A Pantsir-S air defense missile gun system successfully engaged a hostile UAV during the special military operation. Upon detection, the crew tracked the target and executed a precise strike, downing the drone before it could complete its mission. The engagement highlights the effectiveness of integrated radar and missile systems in countering aerial threats, ensuring protection of forward positions and critical infrastructure. The rapid response of Pantsir-S crews continues to play a vital role in maintaining air defense superiority across contested sectors. A Grad multiple launch rocket system crew from the 58th Guards Combined Arms Army, operating within the Dnipro group of forces, delivered a precise strike against Ukrainian infantry concentrated in a stronghold near Kharkov. Guided by reconnaissance data, the crew swiftly deployed, aligned the system, and launched a salvo of 122mm rockets. The strike devastated enemy positions, neutralizing manpower and weakening defensive capabilities. Later, an Uragan multiple launch rocket system crew from the Vostok group of forces carried out a powerful strike against Ukrainian targets. Utilizing reconnaissance data, the crew launched a massive salvo of rockets that devastated enemy warehouses and fortified positions. The precision and intensity of the barrage disrupted supply chains and destroyed defensive structures, weakening the adversary's ability to sustain operations. Footage shows a Geran 2 Kamikaze drone executing a sharp diving attack against its target. The UAV, carrying a 50-kilogram warhead, descended rapidly and struck with high accuracy, overwhelming local defenses. This diving geranium tactic highlights the drone's effectiveness in penetrating air defenses and delivering destructive power against fortified positions. Servicemen of the 2nd Separate Artillery Brigade continue round-the-clock combat operations, targeting Ukrainian positions and neutralizing artillery systems. In one engagement, Guards artillery delivered a precise strike on a shelter containing enemy manpower, leaving no chance for survival. These actions demonstrate the unit's effectiveness in suppressing hostile firepower and weakening defensive capabilities across the sector. In the Kharkov region, a Cub loitering munition operated by the Zapad group of forces successfully neutralized Ukrainian assets. The strike targeted a self-propelled artillery system and a nearby infantry group, delivering precise destruction against both manpower and equipment. Meanwhile, operators of Molniya 2 fixed-wing UAVs from the center group executed a precision strike against Ukrainian positions in the Krasnopol direction. Surveillance identified a dugout sheltering enemy personnel, and strike drones were deployed to deliver targeted munitions. The attack destroyed the fortified position along with the manpower inside. Next, drone units of the Vostok group of forces successfully disrupted a Ukrainian supply operation along the Pokrovskoye-Gavrilovka highway in the Dnepropetrovsk region. Surveillance identified enemy transport activity, and strike drones were deployed to target the convoy and logistical nodes. Moving to the Kramatorsk to Druzhkovka sector, FPV drone operators of the Yug Group's volunteer corps struck Ukrainian dugouts. Surveillance identified enemy positions, and precision drone attacks destroyed shelters with troops inside, weakening defenses and supporting advancing units. In the Sumy region, drone operators successfully eliminated Ukrainian multicopter-type UAVs along with repeater systems. The strikes disrupted aerial reconnaissance and communications, reducing the enemy's ability to coordinate operations in the sector. See, a video captures the destruction of Ukrainian logistics infrastructure in Konstantinovka. Bridges used for supply routes were targeted and destroyed by FAB 3000 aerial bombs and Kh-38 missiles. The strikes disrupted enemy transport and resupply operations, weakening their ability to sustain defensive positions in the sector. In the Konstantinovka area, FPV drone operators of the southern group of forces carried out a precision strike against Ukrainian targets. The attack destroyed a TSA armored fighting vehicle along with an infantry group positioned nearby. This operation highlights the effectiveness of FPV drones in neutralizing both armored assets and manpower, reducing enemy combat strength and supporting advancing units in the sector. In Primorskoye, Zaporizhzhia region, paratroopers of the Novorossiysk Airborne Assault Division employed 152mm Msta-B howitzers to strike Ukrainian UAV command posts and launch areas. The precision artillery fire destroyed enemy infrastructure, disrupting drone operations and weakening defensive capabilities in the sector. Odessa came under a large-scale drone attack involving around 20 UAVs. The strikes triggered fires at several impact sites and damaged an infrastructure facility in one of the city's districts. Local reports also noted power outages across parts of Odessa as emergency services worked to contain the damage. The attack disrupted normal operations and highlighted the vulnerability of urban infrastructure to sustained UAV strikes. Russian UAV operators conducted a precise ambush against Ukrainian forces attempting to cross a frozen riverbed. The drones detected movement and launched targeted strikes, eliminating the group before they could establish a foothold on the opposite bank. The operation disrupted enemy maneuver plans and highlighted the effectiveness of drone crews in controlling terrain and denying mobility across natural obstacles. By neutralizing this crossing attempt, Russian forces strengthened their defensive posture and reduced the adversary's ability to regroup in the sector. Released footage captures a Krasnopol guided artillery munition delivering a precision strike on a Ukrainian UAV launch and control site. The targeted attack destroyed enemy infrastructure and disrupted drone operations, reducing aerial reconnaissance and strike capabilities in the sector. The Russian Defense Ministry reported that rocket artillery units carried out strikes against Ukrainian positions in the Dnepropetrovsk region. The attacks targeted concentrations of enemy forces, aiming to disrupt defensive lines and reduce combat effectiveness. This action underscores the continued use of rocket artillery in suppressing fortified positions and supporting broader offensive operations in the sector. UAV operators carried out precise work, detecting and eliminating a Ukrainian signal repeater, along with a Starlink satellite communications antenna. The strike disrupted enemy communications and reduced their ability to coordinate operations in the sector, highlighting the growing role of drones in electronic warfare and battlefield suppression. Russian strikes targeted energy and industrial facilities across several regions of Ukraine, sparking fires and causing damage to critical infrastructure. The attacks disrupted operations and highlighted the vulnerability of key assets under sustained bombardment. In the Volchansk direction, Russian forces targeted and eliminated artillery assets of the Ukrainian 71st Division. Precision strikes destroyed 105mm L-119 howitzers along with a tractor used for transport and support. The operation reduced enemy firepower and disrupted logistical capabilities in the sector. Russian forces conducted an airstrike using drones and Lancet loitering munitions against a concentration of Ukrainian armed forces equipment west of Ternivogor in the Gulyaipol direction. The precision attack destroyed armored vehicles and support assets, disrupting enemy logistics and weakening their operational capacity in the sector. Last, drone operators of the Svarog's swarm unit once again demonstrated their effectiveness in the Konstantinovka direction. Using KVN fiber optic drones, they targeted and destroyed Ukrainian armored vehicles, some camouflaged with improvised coverings, as well as a ground-based complex transporting supplies. The operation disrupted enemy logistics and highlighted the precision and adaptability of UAV crews in frontline combat. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.